Called a curse in the cradle, loving mother, unstable, daddy gone under the table, but you found a song in your heart. So you learned how to fight, how to starve, how to survive. When the others blocked your light, you learned to see beyond the stars. The curse of small desires, easily acquired. It's time to set your gasoline heart on fire. Kill your demons, kill them dead. In your mirror, in your bed, in your heart, in your head. Don't you look good in bed? Slay your devils, kill them all. Take your throne, paint the walls. And if you make it out alive, hold that bloody head up high. Don't you look good in bed? Don't you look good in bed? Is there more beyond those plains? You cut your hair, changed your name, left a note as you escaped. To thine own self be true. But there was no gold in those hills, no platinum in those pretty pills. Just werewolves tossing dollar bills in the wine dark sea of Malibu. The curse of small desires, easily acquired. It's time to set your gasoline heart on fire. Kill your demons, kill them dead. In your mirror, in your bed, in your heart, in your head. Don't you look good in bed? Slay your devils, kill them all. Take your throne, paint the walls. And if you make it out alive, hold that bloody head up high.
Man, of course the camera falls over right as I walk past it, right as I'm ready to sit down here. Let's... Hopefully it's still connected. Hold on. Gotta open OBS. Nope. It's me fucking around. Yeah, it's a disappointing stuff. Hold on. We're gonna try something quickly. Otherwise, it's dog footage, and it's okay, I guess, at the end of the day, because I didn't get the setup I wanted for the Halloween stuff, so it's gonna have to be tomorrow. But I didn't want to do tech troubleshooting in the middle of the stream, and I'm not restarting. I don't care what anyone says. You guys can get bent. We're doing this. We're already in a not in a time constrained situation, but it's already tight. You know, it's a jam packed evening. We got some slop, we got some video, we got all that good stuff happening. So hold on, let's go back to my shining face there. And if I go like this, if I turn off the phone and I go back to it, turn it back on. Nope, not working. All right. Well, you already know what's happening. You already know what we doing here at this power ranking here in this video game. So I'm going to turn this off live. Yeah, we're going to go back to the doggy because that's how it's going to be. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not even fucking mad anymore, you know? Crack this white monster. Get those stones in us. Kidney stones. Anyway. All right. What's up, guys? How's it going? I know it's shocking considering the rate of content that has been getting pumped out, but I said we're going to be doing this all October, and I'm going to be doing this all October. I don't care what anyone says. It's happening. So we're doing this. We're going to be rating some girlfriends, because on the 8th, and I guess late the 7th for us, early the 8th, whatever, in good old Japan, we're going to be having a little 100 Girlfriends anime coming out, which I'm kind of pretty fucking excited about. As much of a loser as that makes me, but I very much enjoy that dumb franchise, as I've told everyone. And yeah, we're gonna celebrate that today by testing my borderline autistic levels of fucking Girlfriend's knowledge, which is, you know, not good to have, not something I'm proud of, but it's also not something I'm ashamed of either. And then we're gonna get into the horror games, and like I said, we're gonna try to mix up a little bit throughout the coming days. So tonight, in addition to the 100 Girlfriend stuff, we're going to be playing maybe one, probably, hopefully two. We'll see how long everything goes. But we're going to be playing a couple games. The first one is going to be Murder House by a developer called Puppet Combo, whom I'm a big fan of. This is one of their first like big full-scale games, so it's got like voice acting. It's a little bit more elaborate. Something bigger than like a granny clone, which is sort of what they've been doing a lot of. And then the second game is one they've published. So they didn't develop it, but they still sort of had their fingers in the pie, so to speak. So this one's called Bloodwash. So Murder House for sure. Maybe Bloodwash. Good games. I enjoy them immensely regardless. So I'm excited to play them. I have played them, and I have enjoyed them. Now, it has been a couple of years since I played them. So this isn't really going to be like a... it's not like I'm running through here, you know, living that best life, but we're gonna be good regardless. Enough redundant rambling. So we're gonna get this out of the way, and to get this out of the way, I mean we're gonna be doing this 100 Girlfriends review here. So I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, I guess, because now that my camera's toast, there's no point in worrying about it. So I didn't make this. Ooh, frog. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I got an idea. I got a Kino idea. All right, that works. Shouldn't be proud of myself, but here we are. Okay. So, 100 Girlfriends review. You know what? I should probably put on just to double down. And you know I like to double down here, boys. I like to gamble. I like to suffer. Has a Chad suicidal gacha money spender versus virgin money saver, non-gacha player. You know, I live my best life. I double down. I exist in the state of just being perpetually based at all times. So we're gonna double down. We're gonna make this extra autistic. We're gonna let's put on some rom-com intros. Why not? Why did I write autistic in fucking the chat? What am I doing in here? Okay, listen, hold on. Let me take a sip of my monster. All right. See some big screen watchers over here. Proud of that. All right, what are we doing here? And let's do some. Get a couple tracks in here. Oh. All right. Okay, let's go add to queue, and then this is still set up, boys. And once again, like I had the camera ready to go. I'm jacking it up. I'm like ready to go. Got the Jail Junior jacket on. Camera's working. Got the lights going. Not the Halloween setup, like I said, but it's coming. That's going to be a tomorrow night sort of thing. It's going to be like true spooky night. True spooky night, even though I'm not allowed to say that word anymore because it's allegedly a slur. But as you know, we don't like we like following the community guidelines, but I don't like following people's rules. So that's just not how I do things. Hold on, I got an idea. I got a Kino idea. All right, there we go. 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 That's gonna be that's a Kino in there. Add that to queue, and then we're gonna add that to queue. All right. I don't expect this to take too long, but I'm gonna spurg out a little bit when it comes to this review because that's how I do it. It's kind of fun we have here with this 100 Girlfriends review. Now, like I said, this is done by somebody else, not me. But this was the only one I could find that had all of the. We're up to 26 now in this series, so we're at like 161 chapters, which is excessive. But what I do appreciate about this stupid series is that they did a really good job with like not overloading you with characters. Like there's a lot of chapters where they flesh things out, and if you're not really 100, if I haven't like already destroyed you with the knowledge of what 100 Girlfriends is, we're gonna go through it now. And what that is so it started off as sort of your typical rom-com, but obviously you had the gimmick of our protagonist, our Chad, who we're gonna be the first character we're gonna review here, which is Rentaru. He initially starts he isn't your atypical, so he's your atypical protagonist in these sorts of stories because he isn't some sort of like blasé self-insert. He is his own character. He's a really good character, and it's reflected sort of midway through. After about 6 girlfriends into the series, it stopped being sort of like your typical Japanese rom-com, and it became more of like a gag manga, which works in its favor because it's like the plot itself is absurd, right? A guy having 100 soulmates, it's silly. And it works and it also works that like you can start kind of adding in characters that have these sorts of silly traits, and they makes them believable. And they do. It's a 2-person team that writes and draws this, so there's a lot of back and forth when it comes to developing these characters and stuff like that. So it's really good. So we're gonna do them in order. I'm gonna do my best. I didn't do any review beforehand. I'm going off of memory here because I'm based like that. Because I'm a fucking genius for the most part. So I'm going to try to remember their names. And I do remember most of their names, but when it gets a little bit later, I might cheat, but I will be upfront about when the cheating happens. So that way, we're shit testing, right? So it's good. All right. So technically, without spoiling too much in the series, he gets the first two girlfriends happen at the same time, but because of the order these confessions happen, and because you have to have a clear number 1 and 2 when you're doing these numbers, we're going to start off with the official number 1, I suppose, and that would be hold on, where did I fucking move the screen? That would be Hikari Hanazono, and I will give her A tier. And sort of my justification for that is that, like, her character in the series is supposed to be, she's the horny one. So she's like your typical rich girl, but she's too horny for her own good, and it's sort of played for laughs. She's the one with the big cans in the relationship, and some of those jokes are pretty funny, but they're not like S tier, they're not goddess tier funny. So she's got some good solo arcs as well too in some of the stories. So she's an enjoyable character. She gets really fleshed out, has an opportunity to have a lot of screen time because, you know, she's one of the OG girlfriends, but we don't care too much about that. All right, so on that, she's an A. We'll go with that. On to number 2, we'll do. So this is Karani Indra. So we're gonna put Karani in goddess tier. So for me, she was sort of one of my original favorite characters. So she kind of plays on the very typical rom-com protagonist stereotype of a tsundere. And if you're familiar with all these dog shit terms I'm going to start throwing at you when it comes to like deres and names for girls, if not, you're going to be learning and you're going to regret this entire experience. And you're going to be like, when are we starting the horror games? If not, then if you do know, then that's cool. So her whole thing is that she is very obviously like a very lovey-dovey, excitable person, but she tries to hide that behind this being like bratty, like, you know, the very cliche, like, I'm not saying I like you, idiot. Not saying I like you, baka. So she's got that sort of cliche at the beginning, and, you know, it's like, it's played on like that, but her character does get fleshed out later on. She's got some interactions, and arcs with other characters whom I consider to be goddess tier, and I enjoy those immensely. And they made me like her character more as the series progressed. So I think I would have started her off as an S because I liked her a little bit more than Hikari as far as like one of the OGs go. But she gets elevated because of how her character gets developed on later on. And I like the whole kind of like gimmick, sort of tomboyish girls, as you know, because that's sort of my shtick. And she has that in spades as well too. So number 3 is, I'm trying to remember her name here before I pull it up. It is not Shim, I think it's Yoshimido's her last name, Suzuka. So we'll put her S tier. And the reasoning for that, so she's sort of like the bookwormish, very reserved, very quiet character, and that her quietness is sort of used as a gimmick because she literally she's too shy to talk. So she has and her backstory, just to kind of elaborate on the character a little bit, is that she was too shy to interact with people and use her voice to talk. So she would try talking to people using like a storybook. And then eventually that's sort of elaborated on when she becomes a girlfriend and she gets an app where she can like touch the words from this book and it'll speak. So it's like talking through her phone, basically. She's got a device so she can talk, but she doesn't because that's the gimmick of her character. But she's sort of this shy, bookwormish character and stuff like that. And it works well. I would consider her S tier because, again, she's got some good solo stories. She's got like a couple exciting moments as well too. And again, interactions with other characters are really cool. And I feel like it starts off, she's one of those characters that like is a very gimmick heavy at the beginning, and as it sort of, they introduce new characters and those gimmicks interact or whatever, it's elaborated on and she becomes a more fully fleshed out character. And they do a good job of writing her and creating her as they go along. Now, number 4 is Nano AI, which is a funny name because there's a lot of names in the series that are punny. Hold on, did I fuck everything up? I did. Okay, hold on. There we go. We're good. So she's got a punny name. So she would be another girl cliche, which is a kudere, which is sort of like an ice queen is the best thing. So she is another character that's supposed to be like this cool beauty, very, top of her class, in looks. She's like 6'2", she's as tall as I am, which is like a thing that's also played for laughs too, because she's taller than our boy here, Rentaru, which is kind of funny. And that's, again, it's played up for some keks. But again, her character, she starts off as this sort of like, no time for relationships, no time for caring about other people. I only got time to study and stuff like that. And she's one of those characters that one has like a big arc early on in terms of her character development and stuff like that. And again, same thing. She's got some cool interactions with other characters, and it works really well. And she was like an early favorite of mine, and she's still up there as other characters got introduced. So I think like she's a perennial goddess tier for me, is Nano, and I'm excited. I think, from my understanding with the number of episodes, this is a little aside, is we're gonna get the first 5 girlfriends for sure. I think that the way it's going to work is that we're going to get the first 5 for sure, and then it's going to go into like a cour 2. I think there's supposed to be 24 episodes, and then we'll get some more girlfriends. But like the 5 going into number 6 is sort of the biggest like drama arc before it really, like I said, doubles down on the whole gag manga shit. But it's good. It's Kino. It's very enjoyable, and we fuck with that here on this page, on this channel, on this community that is, being leafs. So with that, we're gonna move on because I can only talk about things so much. Fuck me, I keep scrolling all over the place, and I don't know if it is. It's reflecting bad. Hold on, I gotta stop touching the I'm one of those guys. It happened last time too. I habitually touch the fucking wheel on the mouse, and it's screwing me up a little bit, which is not good. Anyways, so where are we doing here? Number 5. I keep fucking. We're having some tech issues here, boys. It's fine. Everything's falling apart, but we're gonna be all right. Everything's Kino. So, we're gonna go with this is Kasuri Yakuzan, and again, her name is sort of a pun as well too, because the Yakuzan thing has something to do with like consuming drugs, and that sort of ties into her character again as well too. So she is the science gremlin of the cast, and so she is supposed to be like a third-year high school student. As you can tell, she looks like a child. So she's got to do science things. She invented a potion that basically allows her to regress in age, because it's more convenient for her to do science things because she doesn't have boobs, and boobs get in the way. And then as she got older, she needed glasses, but as a child, she didn't. So it sort of gets in her thing, and it works. She's not a great character. She's not a goddess tier, but she's funny. She's also one of those characters that has like the another cliche, which is the tick in the way she speaks, which is the nanada. And then you'll probably hear that in the anime, and then it's translated in the English versions to like a yes, like yep in the fan translations, and they have it as an I in the official translations that a company called 7Seas does, and they're okay, but they're not good, and I'm sure it's going to cause problems. It's only up to I think 12 girlfriends, but we're about to hit a wall, and I'll explain that when we get there. But anyways, so Zuri is because she's a goblin, and because her gimmick is sort of not as great as I like, only A tier. So moving on. So number 6 is Hahari Hanazono, which is instant goddess tier. So you can tell there's 2 Hanazonos in this shtick so far. So she is Hakari's mother. So goddess tier for obvious reasons, because being a mother and being in her 30s makes her a hag. And we're very hag-pilled on this channel, in this community. And I use hag as a term of endearment, of course. We're taking it back because we love hags. Hags are good. And we love Hahari. And her name, again, is a pun because it sounds like Hikari. And the haha part is like a slang term for like mom. So her name is like Mommy Hanazono is basically what it is. So haha, very funny Japanese puns, fucking genius, love them. She's a mom. She's technically a virgin. 'Cause she artificially inseminated herself to have her child. So that's pretty based. And she's also, her gimmick again is also like being desperately horny, but also desperately being a mom. So again, it runs out of steam really fast, but they got a lot of solo dates where it sort of plays on her insecurities of being like an older woman compared to all these young girls, kind of like that, right? Like being a hag amongst your inferiors. And, you know, there's some cool, very heartfelt moments. And like I said, like without spoiling anything, she's sort of introduced into the big drama arc of the series. And that just derails really fast. And again, it becomes sort of silly. Some becomes sort of funny. And we like funny things in this fucking world for sure. Now, Hag-pilled, 100%. We love it. It's great. It's Kino. Moving on is, I forget her last name. It's fucking, her name's Haraga Kurumi. That's what it is. Kurumi Haraga. Now, she's going to go into A tier as well, too, because, so her shtick is that she's always hungry. And she gets hangry a lot. So she looks real bitchy in this little photo here, and that's a big part of her character. So, anytime she hears words that are like food or words that like rhyme with food or even her name in certain situations, because Kurumi is walnut in Japanese, and it got to the point where she heard her name so much and she's ate so much walnuts it doesn't affect her anymore. But she gets hungry, she gets hangry, she gets really standoffish, and she's got a pretty fucking Kino arc in the beginning as well too, where it's like, you know, her being all angry and interacting with characters and stuff like that. But wears out really thin. She doesn't really have too many like super standout moments, which is okay. It doesn't have to be, but it's fun. We like, you know, she's A tier. I enjoy her character immensely. Beyond, you know, but she's not like she doesn't transcend anything. Your gimmick gets tiring really fast. All right. So next is Mei Meido, which is our goddess tier because she's a maid. So this is the maid to the Hanazono family. Her shtick is that she's a maid. She's like a super maid, really good at her job, really loyal to the point where she's like offered to commit suicide several times in the series if it meant doing her job more effectively. Silly things. Again, at this point, the gimmick is like, you know, we've gone into gag manga territory at this point. Now, she doesn't open her eyes very often because she doesn't need to, because it, you know, gives her a dainty maid-like look, and she's able to perceive things beyond sight. So that's pretty Kino. And so the only time she opens her eyes in the series is when something really shocking happens. And, you know, we have it's done for laughs, it's done for some Kino experience. And then the name is redundant as well too, because Meido is at least in it's not kanji, it's the other. There's too many alphabets in Japanese. And it works for all sorts of like fun puns and stuff like that. But Meido is obviously is maid, right? Which is a good joke. Maid is her name, so it's funny. Anyways, yes, she's goddess tier. We like her. We like maids. Everything's good. And then next one would be Iko Sudo. So she's like the first, I would say, conventional tomboy character that gets introduced. So goddess tier automatically. We like tomboys. We love our tomboys here. We love hags. We love tomboys. We love tomboy hags. We love maids. We love maid hags. We love maid tomboys. We love all sorts of combinations of things. We're just an enjoyer of life. We're an enjoyer of women. Everything's good. We're an enjoyer of manga cliches. Doesn't matter. It's good. It's good for me. It's good for the soul. Now, aside from being a tomboy, her gimmick is that she's also a masochist, and that's because she's a baseball player, and in her drive to become a better baseball player, she pushes herself too hard, and she associates pain and overworking with it being a good thing, and therefore she's a masochist. So there's a lot of good jokes, A lot of Kino involving her enjoying getting spanked and shit like that. It's funny. We like to laugh. We like tomboys. Goddess tier. Don't have to elaborate it any further because that's annoying. So this one I'm gonna have to cheat on just because I have to look up her last name. So hold on a second here. So this is Me is her name, and we're gonna put Me next here. Now her last name is something absurd. It's Utsukushisugi. So Me Utsukushisugi, and that's if I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with it how it's written. It's like the last name is in kanji is the same as it's in another alphabet because it's like the 3 syllables, whatever. It's dumb. Again, it's like it's playing on the puns, and again, funny name. So her shtick is that she's like your cliche like wannabe beautiful girl. She's obsessed with her appearance and obsessed with kind of like coming across as this like dainty princess like character. She has a history with our original goddess tier Nano, which is like good character development, a lot of feels, and especially since we're deep in gag territory now. And she's got some again good interactions with other characters that are pretty funny, all wholesome stuff. Very wholesome character, good arcs. I don't want to elaborate on too much because it's not funny. You know what I mean? I don't want to spoil this. You got to read the manga. It's good. Or watch a show and then read the manga. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Do both. Live your life. Live your best life like I do. Anyways. Next up is Meimei Kakare. So she's going to be an S tier as well too. So she is another one of those characters that is like perennially shy to the point where she has like this like, you know, she hides her appearance. She's got like the bangs there covering her eyes, as you can see. And she wears like a lot of like thick clothing and stuff like that because she thinks it's going to make her not stand out, but it does make her stand out because she looks weird and, you know, like hypercritical. And she, in order to get away from social experiences, she's essentially become a ninja. So she's able to do like that ninja cliche where she can like change her place with a doll in order to get away from situations and stuff like that. Again, played for jokes. She's supposed to be like incredibly beautiful, and that's part of the reason why she's so shy. So she's got some, you know, rapport with number 10 here, me, which is kind of funny. Some good kecks, good laughs. You know, the ninja gimmick is kind of funny as well too, and she has a good like standalone story as well too that I thought was very enjoyable and very fun. So she gets S tier. Next one is Chio In. And now her name again is a pun. We're going to put her in A tier. So if you're familiar with the Japanese language or Japanese naming conventions, it's usually last name first. So it goes last name, given name. So we would say Chio is her first name, Chio In, and her last name is Inchio, which means like salary worker or some sort of pun like that. So it's funny. So A tier, she's the youngest of all the characters. She's a middle schooler. She is also biological cousin of our protagonist here, Rentaru. I don't really care about the whole cousin thing, to be fair. Like, it's not really weird in Japanese culture, I guess, and it's not really played up. Like, it is played up for controversy a little bit. Same with the age thing, but her whole gimmick is that she's like this like workaholic, and you know she doesn't like the chaos, doesn't like organization, and it gets her into conflict with certain characters and stuff like that. But she has interactions with other more free-spirited characters and comes out of her shell, and her appearance changes a little bit. So this is like debut, what she looks like, which is a little bit more of a square, and then she gets a kind of a redo later on. But again, more one-dimensional character than I'd like her to be. Not too interested in. All right, next one is her full name is Yamato Nadeshiko Yamato. Now, goddess tier. If you're familiar with Japanese, again, her name literally just means like conventional Japanese beauty. So like that sort of stereotypical like good Japanese girl. Now, her gimmick is that she goes by Natty, and she presents herself as an American. So she's a big Ameribu. Dresses like a cowboy, talks in like broken English that she doesn't understand. And again, it's sort of played up for laughs because she doesn't really know what she's speaking. There's a lot of characters that don't understand English. So there's a lot of like miscommunications, a lot of broken things. She's also a teacher. She's also in her mid-20s, which gives her hag status. which is automatic goddess, as you know. And again, it's sort of funny. Like I thought, like the American gimmick would get tired really fast, but like they do a good job. And she, again, you know, she's the opposite of a character like Chio, so she's got like a lot of good interactions with something like that. And then now we're getting into number 14, which would be her name is Yamami, and I think it's Yakashiko is her last name. And we're gonna put Yamami in S tier. Now she is like the giantess of the pack. So she's a big giant woman. She's supposed to be like a mountain woman. So she's like 6'5", can wrestle a bear, can, you know, she's got, like you can see in her little drawing here, she's got butterflies on her head. So she's one with nature, a nature goddess. I think her name has something to do with some sort of like nature goddess theme. I am not 100% sure about that, but I'll have to do the research again. This is all like information and I'm sort of regurgitating secondhand, of course, but whatever. You believe me because I'm the one with the microphone and you're watching my goddamn show. So S tier. She also has a speech tick, which again it's fan translated as I. So I'm curious when the next volume comes out at the end of the year and on the official version, what happens. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they translate it. Maybe if they do, if they don't, who knows. But I like her. She's got some good rapport. She does have a couple good chapters with Hikari of all characters too, because again they have sort of contrasting personalities, which makes for some interesting interactions. But yeah, it's good shit. Now, next one is Momiji, or I think it's Momiji's Momi. Yes, yeah. So she is. We'll put her A tier. So her gimmick is that she's obsessed with women's bodies, so she likes to massage them, especially boobs. Because she doesn't have them because she's a small girl, and because she enjoys it so much, she becomes essentially like a master masseuse. And it's sort of played up for laughs. There's some good arcs with her that are funny, but for the most part, it's not really like it's again one-dimensional, kind of mid. But it is what it is. We still give her an A tier. She won't fall below A tier because of, you know, she's still a fun character to have around. All right, moving on. So this is Yakuzin, which we'll put in A tier as well too, right next to her granddaughter. So her gimmick is that she's supposed to be like an 86-year-old woman, and she had a prototype version of the makes you young again antidote, and now she's like the body of an 8-year-old. But she's also like an old traditional Japanese woman. It's implied that she might possibly be a war criminal, which is kind of funny. Like she may have been in like the fucking wherever the people experimented in the Chinese were during the Second World War, which is kind of a fucked up joke. But if that's the case, it is sort of kind of funny and Kino at the same time too. Now, a lot of her humor comes from, again, you have to read the Japanese and you have to understand a lot of the puns. So, like an example would be Mei Meido in Japan. You know, in that sort of new Japanese, Meido is a loan word from English to describe maid, right? Because it's maid. Now, because she really only understands like kanji, like the old alphabet. Meido is Buddhist hell. So there's like a couple like jokes like that, and then she also has some interactions with our girl Natty here because, you know, they're both traditional Japanese women, but this one is the one that speaks in broken English and she doesn't understand. And you can tell they do their best in the fan translations to try to get these jokes across as much as possible. So I'm concerned. That's another time. Like I'm concerned what gets lost in translation in the English version. We'll see. Who knows? But again, we'll give her A tier because who knows? You know, she's not really that interesting and she's not a true hag. So we can't give her the goddess pass. Now, next one would be Kashika Toro, which is fun. So she is your like stoic warrior woman, you know, senpai style character. Grew up having to look, parents were around, they were working hard, so she had to look after her siblings. So she has this sort of sense of chivalry as she describes it. Now, because she didn't have her parents around all the time, she was the one that was doing all of like the taking care of and it was expected of her to be kind of like a mature adult, so that's what she grew up into. But she sort of has, I wouldn't call it a baby fetish, but because whenever she gets praised or pat, she sort of regresses into this child mode because that's what she's severely lacking. So it's a gimmick that's, again, really played up real hard, and it's very one-sided. But it's a fun contrast between the characters. And again, there's a couple good chapters with other characters that I enjoyed immensely with her. So, you know, it elevates her beyond sort of like the A tier, one joke gimmick. There was a surprising depth to it, and they developed on her character really well, and I liked it. Yeah, and it was good. So now we're getting into some Kino as well too. We're almost done, boys. I believe we are at number 18. That was 17. Yeah, so we're number 18 now. So next one is Ashi. What was her last name again? Kararui. And she goes by Akko. So she is a goddess tier because we love Akko here. Akko, top 5 easy. I don't number them, but she would easily be in a top 5. And so her gimmick is that she's like your stereotypical like high energy gal. Garu, if you're into that sort of Japanese subculture, you're, you know, extinct form of woman that you only find in these sorts of fictional diatribes. But she's supposed to be low energy. She's got low blood pressure, so she's like really droopy, really slow, looks very goofy. But she's got like a lot of wholesome arcs. She's got like a real Kino arc with Karane because, you know, they're both this sort of like gal-esque character. And it's just it was some of the best chapters in the series. And her character really, like, from the get-go, her introduction chapter, fire. Just, great. Phenomenal. Love her. Top girlfriend for sure. Now, we're going to keep it up because next one is also Kino. So this is Udo Nakaji, I think. So she is your stereotype, like, Chuni character, like middle school syndrome. But she thinks she's like Snufkin. And has a man of pure-blooded Finnish descent. We like our moments. We like our Snufkins. I literally am Snufkin in all ways, but physical. So, you know, Udo is a character that endears herself to me greatly. She also has like a couple Kino, you know, chapters with Akko, which is her cover mates as far as like the volume she's on, because they both got introduced roughly around the same time. And it's just a fun character. It's goofy. I like the jokes that are involving her, and I don't know, it's fun. She's just a fun character to have. Anyways, I don't want to again. I'm trying to do my best not to spoil things because I'm gonna try to keep this brief because it's almost 9, guys. We've been talking about girlfriends. We got to play some horror games. Okay, next one is Mai Maida, and we're gonna put Mai in chapter 8. In chapter 8, what the fuck am I saying? In section A. So Mai Maida is she's not related to May, because the Maido is spelled differently because that's a joke. One's a kanji, one's not. But she is also a maid in the Hanazono establishment. But whereas May is your perfect maid, Mai is like the stereotypical clumsy maid. And her character, so that's played up for laughs, obviously, ha ha ha, cliche. But she's also a big cis-con, so she's like obsessed with Mai. No, sorry, so obsessed with May. Mai is obsessed with May, and you know it plays into her dynamic with her boyfriend because she's like, again, all these characters are desperately in love with our protagonist, but she plays it up as like, oh, I'm obligated to, so I can get close to my sister, air quotes, whom I love dearly, but that's not true. So my sort of mid, it plays up for fun. She's got some cool story, but you know, again, she's not S tier, she's not goddess tier. She's sort of just, it is what it is. All right, moving on. We're at number 20 now. So this is Momaja. I think her last name is Bonuji. So she's another teacher at the school, another hag, automatic goddess tier. We love our hags, boys. So she is a social studies teacher, but she's also like a slob. She lives in a tent. She's an alcoholic. She gambles a lot. She wants to be a big horny slut, but she's a virgin. So it's like all of these vices, and her name is sort of again, try not to spoil too much, but her name and her her placement. So she's introduced in chapter 108, I think is what it was. And in Buddhist cosmology, there's like something to do with 108 and vices and stuff like that. So it's a sort of like really elaborate, having to understand like Japanese things, but she's cute. She's got some really good chapters. We like hags. We like cute hags. Easy goddess tier. Love her. And then the next one now is number 21. So it's Rin Bio, her name is. And we're going to put Rin in S tier. So another rich, high-class girl. Now, however, she is... she got exposed to, much like all of us, she got exposed to violent video games and media at an early age. So she's a bit of a violence fetishist. And she's got like a tick, again, another character is one of those, where when she sees violence, she's like, oh, this is like violent Sua, which is like Desua mixed with violence, and it's like basically like violent Kino. Like she gets excited anytime she sees something like gory or violent because of her overexposure to Resident Evil. And there's some good memes about that as well too. Still fairly new, so there hasn't really been like elaborate one-sided, like it's played up on it a lot more. But she's also a shark tooth, and that endears to me as well too. So I'm excited to see where solo chapters with Rin come. And we will see what happens with that, right? So maybe she could be a goddess during the future. Who knows? We'll do this again at 50. I don't give a fuck. All right. Next one is Sue Hifumi, who we're going to put in A tier. Now, again, another one of those like really fucking elaborate names. So Sue is our resident oddist because she is like literally in love with numbers. So she's like obsessed with obviously the quantity of the girlfriends because numeric purposes and the autism. And her name is like, last name is the way it's spelt in kanji is the same as 1, 2, 3 because haha numbers, haha puns, fuck the Japanese. It's funny, doesn't translate well in English, but it's again sort of one-dimensional character, but again new. We'll see what happens. Who knows? It's kind of funny, but we'll do it. And then next one is it Ira? Yeah, it's Ira Kaho, I think her name is, and we'll put Ira in S tier. Again, new. So she's half Brazilian. So she's a capoeira fighter. So she's really good at doing that Brazilian dance fighting. Now her shtick is that she's again sort of like this stoic tomboyish character, very similar to our baby, our Babu, but she is unable to fight things that she can't kick. And that is like, so she's terrified of stuff she can't kick, whether it be things like she objectively can't kick, like the cold virus, or things that she's not supposed to kick, like babies or pets. So she's terrified of all those things. And that's sort of her character, is that like she'll kick a car in motion, but she won't kick a baby, kind of like that. She's horrified of the baby as soon as she sees it. So it's like, oh no, and again, it's sort of gimmicky, still too new, but I like my dark-skinned tomboys. So that gets a pass for her. And then, yeah, we like that. So next one is number 25. So this is Tama Nekonari. So we got our cat girl. We'll put her in S tier because we like cat girls. So she is she's a hag too. So we got to put her in goddess tier then. I don't make the rules, boys. So she was she was a regular OL office lady who hated working, relatable. So she decided that she's going to become a cat. And that's the gimmick. It's dumb. There hasn't really been enough chapters with her because she's like very new. Not the newest, but very new. So who knows? We'll see it. Now, last but not least, I don't have to look up this character's name because I don't know who it is. It is Amika Psyche. Okay. So we're going to put her in A tier because I have literally only read one chapter with her because there's only 2 of them out. She is that new. But her shtick is she's supposed to be like a pop idol that goes by the name Kiki. And she like her lifestyle is so rigid, so normal that she wants like a normal thing. So she tries to pretend to be autistic and weird. And then obviously she enjoys this dynamic of our boy juggling 26 women. So she gets into that again. Like they've only had the introducing her to the plot. There's usually like a 2-chapter process where it's just like they fall in love, and then him introducing her to the girlfriends, and then there's that sort of dynamic like where they fit in, and then it's like that's always like a good joke too, because it's like he's like, so can I make her my girlfriend? And he's always sweating, and they're always just like obviously they're at the point where it's just like, oh boy, another girlfriend, kind of like that, right? Like they don't give a fuck, which is kind of funny. So it's a harem where everybody wins, which is sort of like the joke, which is cute. It's kind of funny. We enjoy it. It's a good laugh. But anyways, no B tier, obviously, because everybody wins. But we're gonna, not everyone can be a goddess tier, which is just how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I don't make the rule. Oh, I do make the rules because this is my fucking show. But whatever. All right. So Sunday morning. Episode 1. Feel it. Might be on Crunchyroll. I don't give a fuck where it is. You better watch it, because I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be dressing up to watch it, because I care that much about this fucking show, this fucking series. But it's good. It's good. I promise you it's good. If I haven't sold you on it by talking about it, then I don't know what to tell you, homie. It is what it is. All right. We're going to be going into the games, as I promised. We're going to be starting off with... Sorry, I've been talking so much, my snaz has been filling up. I'm not even sick today. But we're going to be playing a game. We're going to be starting off with the first big Puppet Combo release, which is Murder House. I'm going to go set up... I'm not going to drop the stream, because obviously it's going to be too much work to set the camera up again and shit like that. And then we have to redo everything, and it's just not a pain. But I'm going to set up the controller, because I feel like this is more of a gamepad-centric game, if I remember correctly. Because it's pretty old school. It's doing that whole PS1 gimmick. So it still has those like old school Resident Evil tank controls, and you have the option of turning them off, but I'm not fucking turning them off. I'm going into this like hard style, passive event play. So I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna grab another drink, and then we'll go on a quick break, just to kind of like get you guys ready and situated. You got to grab a drink. If you got to grab some food, do it, get ready. Sit down, relax. We're going to be playing some horror games. We'll see how long it takes to get through. It might be an hour or two. I don't think it's going to be more than 2 hours. It might be an hour. But if you want, we can only do the one game. We'll see how everyone's feeling once we, once we hit that, stuff like that. So we'll see. No C tier. Listen, Nikkei can have, I'm just reading the comments now, but yes, Nikkei has low tier girls for sure, but there's no point. Everybody wins in 100 as far as I'm concerned. So we're gonna leave it at that. No losers, no bad choices. Only like less than perfect choices, I guess is what we'll call it, just for shits and gigs. So we'll have it set up like that. All right. So we're gonna go and break. I will be back, and then we will jump into. We'll take 5 minutes, and then we'll jump into the horror game. So, be back in 9. Go beat your meat. Go get something to eat, drink, do whatever you got to do, and then we'll come right back. Capiche? All right, cool. Let me leave you with this. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry. I thought that was going to be a bigger burp than that. Whatever. Fuck you. Be back with you. All right, we're back. 9 o'clock on the dot, baby. Look at me go. It's not like I was waiting here for 9 o'clock or anything like that, you know. So, I ordered some food. I don't know about you guys because I'm fucking degenerate. One thing I'm going to share with you guys because it's kind of stupid, but I got so used to eating takeout that I, unfortunately, I've like thrown out all the forks. Like I'll have it like in a container, and I'm just so used to there being like garbage that I'm just gonna chuck it in the garbage. And I've thrown out I've straight up just thrown out all the forks. I've had to steal some, but you know who knows. All right, we're gonna get into the horror. Let me just boot this boy up. Let me just read the chat first before I say that. To answer your question, there was a fighting arc. Tournament arc in the 100 Girlfriends. It went on for like 4 or 5 chapters, which is pretty funny. But I think that was at like 18 girls. So, you know, it's not quite what you're suggesting, which is like, you know, a true Kino, big fucking arc with, you know, all of the good shit happening. Like, you know, a true Dragon Ball Z style arc. All right, let's rip into this, boys. Murder House, boot her up. Launching. I'm going to turn those tunes off over here as well, too. Again, let me know if the audio's scuffed. Ooh. Scuffed on my end, but that's just because like, what I hear is brutal. Alright, I gotta change screens so you guys can see the game. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. There we go. I was like, why isn't it showing? There we go, we're good. All right, audio good. Everything Kino. And then the only thing I'm gonna change is they have this fucking overlay, so we can do the PlayStation overlay, which is obviously the most aesthetically pleasing. But you can do this if you hate yourself. 16 mil, black, white. The rental one is brutal. There's no like in-game justification for its existence, but it's bad. All right, PSX it is though. We're gonna make this. We're gonna have a little bit of like fuzz, but we're gonna keep it like true. We're gonna keep it aesthetic. All right, cool. Audio's good. I have no forks, buddy. I don't fork. All right. All right. We're gonna do the prologue as well too, so you get the lore here. It came from the store, but the store went after them. Yeah. So this was actually originally released as a separate game, as sort of like a demo, because that's what a lot of like the Puppet Combo stuff is. All these more smaller scale games, but this sort of became like a two-prong. It became this like, little prologue here, and then it became the main game afterwards, which is cool.
Okay, kid, you're next.
All right, controller's working.
Come on, kid, get your ass up there.
Get your ass up there.
Smile, kid. Say cheese.
I must have fallen asleep. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're stuck. Hold on. There you go. Brutal tank controls, Mom. Well closed. You can spin. Oh, hell yeah. God, I haven't played a tank control game fucking forever. There's something very surreal, and I think this captures it very well about the sort of like dead mall aesthetic. You know what I mean? It's very cool. I don't know. Here, obviously, it's dark, played up for horror purposes, but yeah, it's just like it's real shit. This sort of like ghostly, empty, consumerist hellhole that like a lot of these malls are, and obviously, this is like going for the '80s aesthetic. So, the dead mall of yesteryear is different than the dead mall of today, but it is like real shit. Now, I think we can just interact with it twice. Yeah, there we go. And then we keep going. Now, there's a couple, not really jump scares, but there's a couple like spooky moments that I think happen. So if you keep your eyes peeled for them, I'll try to. I don't remember where they are. It's been so long since I played this, but I'll try not to like retardedly run around and just keep everything as a intended experience as possible. Easter Bunny was taking photos. Sure is empty now. Like, even this looks like dead and decaying as fuck. Easter Bunny's chair. Guess he went home for the night. Uh-oh. God damn. Oof, this is brutal in my headphones. I dig it, though. I love a good... crushing ambience. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'll take the key. So Z on here is just, yeah, it's fucking, we're playing gamepad, so I don't have keyboard. Yeah, if I recall correctly, we don't have a choice there, but I don't remember if anything threatening happens in the mall. There's like a door we gotta find. Maybe the way that way. Okay. That's another gate. Fucking getting stuck on shit. I think we gotta go back. Jesus. I'm already spooked. the reason for the season, baby. Horrible murder. Oh, I think we can. Yes, we can. Okay. I think there's like a door back here or something that I have to go through. I could be just talking out of my ass, but... yeah, I don't think it's all the way... hold on. Yeah, it's not this door. I'll try it anyway. Yeah. It's like a side door. Like it's an obvious door too. Like though obviously with the textures in the background and stuff like that, it's kind of like all designed to not be interacted with. I'm gonna loop around, and then if I gotta go back, I gotta go back. I thought it was back here though. Probably wrong, though. We'll keep wandering around in our fucking pixelated jorts. See if we can find a way out of here. Oof, there you go. That a little bit of pressure off my dome with that audio. Oh, that's come back. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Like, I feel like it was supposed to be off to, like, a side. Like, it was, like, a corner door or something like that. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we found that. Kid's got more energy than me, just hauling ass. Oh, you see that? Uh-oh, we got a little spooky, you got a little friend. We're not alone. The darkness. Let's go this way. It's gotta be a way out. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. I think we can interact with these two. I think there was an achievement for it. Last seen, April 6th. Monroe, City Monroe. Ooh. Ominous. Yeah, I think we go to the exit door. That's nostalgic. I haven't seen that in a video game in a long time. Oof. That was brutal. Okay. Yeah, I think we can fuck with these as well, too. Randy Martinez. Authorized personnel. He's locked. He's locked. It's locked. That's a bathroom, I think. I think we can go here. Yeah. Yeah. Scariest shitters I've ever seen. Ooh, spooked. Alright. Hashtag spooked, boys. Going to Sears with your mom. That's some nostalgia. Imagine getting stuck in Sears as a kid. As an authentic Canadian youth. That would be hell, I think. Shit. It's a bunny. so fucking brutal to play with the tank controls. Alright. Into the shitters we go. Alright, we're gonna hide. This is like a terrible hiding space. Like, objectively bad. Like, there's no way an Easter Bunny who has clearly committed multiple child murders is not going to know I'm lying on the floor right now. Got away. Escaped. And then we're dead because we actually just banged on the door. This kid's got like hooves, man. Clip clop, clip clop. Let's follow him, see where he goes. I didn't notice like the loading noise before when you go to the doors, like that the VHS click. It was pretty cool. I guess because I didn't really play this game. I'm pretty sure I played this game on like an ex-girlfriend's couch with no headset. Okay, we gotta find the password. Which I think is Kino Touch having it audio. So, oof. Brutal. Put the flashlight on. Is there a flashlight button? Oh, yeah, there is. God. I think we can come back in this horrible noise room momentarily. Oof. There's like something back here. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I don't want to like. Or not. I don't remember. Fuck. It's so long since I played this. Oof. I know there's some pixel hunting we gotta do, but. Okay, I sort of remember what we gotta do. So there's a shower here. And in one of these showers there's a drain. And I'm not spoiling anything because that's exactly how this is gonna progress in a second here when we open this third one. Yeah, see there's a drain there, and there's obviously something in the drain. Now, we need something that we can get the shit out of the drain, because this kid with his fucking little kid hands, little fingies, can't reach into the drain because he's not a practical boy. We need something to either get into the drain or lift the drain up. I don't remember which one it is, but it's all the same to me as far as the way the plot can work. So now we're listening to this horrible, godforsaken noise. I'm going to torture myself. Oh, brutal. I don't know how bad it is for you guys, but I've moved the headphones behind my ears while I'm in this area because it's like chronically torture. And I don't think I've been a bad enough boy today to deserve this sort of punishment, so. Looks pretty deep. Weird thing to observe, but okay. There's like gotta be a fucking screwdriver here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. I'm gonna kill my brain cells with this fucking thing. this sort of does set you up for kind of like what you're like. I'm gonna go through here now. Like this does sort of set you up for what's gonna happen in the main portion of the game, but I feel like this part of it is a little bit more, like I said, a little more pixel huntly. Oh, that's the same room. Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't deserve that. Didn't deserve the pain. But good boy. That's the door we came through. This is the door that goes into... Yeah, this is the one we came out of for the shower room, right? Yeah. Like, and I know there's a locker we have to find as well, too, but... So, here's what... If I recall correctly, what the steps are we get this out. You can't reach it. Yeah, we only have the flashlight. So we get that. We unlock the locker, which is a bit of a crisis as well too. And then the locker has the code to the other door, and then we can kind of progress out of this hallway, which is nice. Now, like I said, I gotta find that. And we're not doing a walkthrough. We're not doing no tutorial. Yes, it does sound like someone holding that trailer. It's like brutal. It's brutal. And that's sort of like a puppet combo thing. Is this really like... It is a horror cliche in general for sure. But like, it likes to do that kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre era. Like, oh, here we go. Holy crap. Style of like really jarring audio. Like violent audio. Does it work? Yeah, it's great. But like in a situation like this, where again I had to like conveniently go down that corner, and then meanwhile it's like 2 hallways full of like sonic torture. At least it's quiet here, right? Like it's like shh, no one has to bleed. No eardrums have to be ruptured. No brain snail has to be tortured. All right, we go here, and then we go here. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! There we go. Got the key. Now, I think we can look at the key. It says 1024. Now, I don't know if it's a specific one. Oh, wow. We found it. Oh, we lucked out. Wow. 5534. Okay. Perfect. We're not going down you. Yeah, we're not going back in there. Gosh, no. Nope, we're done. We're done. 5534. 5534 was the code. Oh, no, I did this stupid. No. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do it that way. That's the other room. Confusing with the cameras. Alright, it's this one. Yep. No. Yes. There we go. Alright, we did it. Look at that. Puzzle solving geniuses. Oh, man.
You've got to help me. The Easter Bunny's trying to kill me.
Whoa, calm down.
Jacksepticeye. Oh.
I fell asleep and I got locked in. But that doesn't matter. The Easter Bunny has gone crazy. I'm not making it up. He's been chasing me. We have to call the police.
Hold on. There's a phone in here. Let me go check it out, and you wait here.
Ugh.
No, don't go.
Jacksepticeye.
Get you.
I'll take care of him. You'll be safe here.
Stupid Irish horror YouTube bullshit.
No,
Fuck.
wait.
I think we can like, look at the window, yeah. Bonnie. We're gonna hide under the desk here. Alright. My food's here, so I'm gonna go get some food. And you guys just watch the game for see what happens. Oh, jump scare. Very cool. Very Kino. 2020 this game. It's 3 years old on this. And let's see what here. I don't know if these are real people or not. I know there's voice actors, but I don't care to look right now. You get the Easter Bunny, he's gonna murder me request at work all the time? Got him! For the mom. It's always a Frenchman making them good cinematic, aesthetic sound effects, you know what I mean? Synthwave shit. Now we're in the game proper. It's not Murder Mall, it's Murder House. But now we know who our guy is. The Easter Bunny. I think my name's in the credits. There's like a Patreon thing at the end. I'm pretty sure I'm still shilling money while it happens, so we'll see. We'll see if ya boy's legal full name is in the credits of this game. I'm gonna mute while I eat the tater tots, just so you guys don't have to suffer too much, but I'll talk, don't worry. This isn't no dead air stream, I assure you.
Looks like we're here.
Ew, this place? I can't believe I went from the news desk to this.
You're lucky you have this after the incident with the poodle.
That could have happened to anyone.
All right, let's get started. We don't have all day.
Let's get started.
Where the hell is the real estate agent? I gave him $50 to let us shoot this story. There's his car. Where the hell is he?
This is car.
Hey, intern. What's your name again?
Emma.
Yeah, Emma. Make yourself useful and find us a way in.
Literally the worst day of my life, the worst day to start my internship. Well, I did a track practice, and I don't think I can run for very long. It doesn't look like your average, you know, the late 80s bowl cut, respectable bowl cut final girl does not look like she goes to track meet, I'll be honest with you. Not to generalize, but I'm just going to call bullshit on that particular detail. Because it's cliche, it's horror film. Horror game, horror experience. So unlike our wee lad, who is now dead, we have a stamina meter, which is a video tracking. If you're old enough to remember VHS, then you're old enough to be playing shit like this. So the door's locked. I think there's like a side door for, you know, classic storm entrance in the basement. That's how we do it here. Very spooky. Something there. Don't think we can go in here yet. Here on the... Yeah, that's the door there. I think it's supposed to like open up on its own. I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this. Here, perhaps? There must be another way in. Did I miss a door in the basement? I thought there was a basement door. They're on the other side of the house. The Moida house. Gotta recharge my stamina. Excuse me. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention and it's on the side. But I thought it was. Yeah, no, it's just grass. Tank controls. Oh wait, there's like a window here, I think. I can slide through it. I'm a small woman. That was a Kino sound effect. I'll be fucking frank with you there. That was good. Visiting families. Yep. Sure is creepy in here. Love a good drip noise. Must be something important. You spoiling the plot for me, woman? Emma? Emma track mean over here? Holy shit. Can't see a goddamn thing. Getting stuck on fucking furniture over here. Oh god. Oh god. How do I get out? Ah! Yeah. That way, I think. Holy fuck. Okay, that's the direction. Okay, there we go. Holy shit, that scared me. Something fell. Wasn't a murderer though. So we're good guys, don't worry. Don't worry about me. I do scare easily. I'm a little pussy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Steal for some reason. Washing machine. I don't think I want to look inside. Yeah, me neither, dog. Ooh, that was painful noise. I think a fuse is missing. This woman does a lot of thinking. Don't know how I feel about that. That's that back door. Okay, so we gotta go to the front now. Stack of boxes, nothing in normal. Ooh. Ooh. Door ASMR. That's something in the corner, I wonder. A hole. A lot of holes in the floor. Bing bang boom, bing bang boom. There we go. Alright, we're guessing the story now.
Good work, you got in. Did you see that goddamn real estate agent?
Nope.
No, the house is empty.
That bastard. I should have given you the $50.
You could have.
Ew, it's musty.
Chop chop, it's time to hustle. Grab all the equipment in the van and get it in there. We're gonna set up.
Get it in there. Alright, we're the unpaid intern. Junk hauler. Should have given me the $50. Probably in the back, I bet. This is a side door van. Grab one of the cases? Hell yeah, dog. If I have to do this twice, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Hope this hard work pays off.
Wow, this is a cool house.
Okay, weirdo.
I hate every second of this.
I know. Tank controls are tough. Reason to get rid of them. There's fucking Sneed over
Hurry
here.
up, would you? I got money on the Bucks tonight. I want to catch the game.
Homie, nobody wants to watch the Bucks. What's that classic joke about the Milwaukee Bucks? Sorry, let me just eat this bacon here. It was, someone gave me tickets to the, Milwaukee Bucks game. So I put them on my dashboard when I parked my car, and when I came back, the windshield was shattered and there was 2 tickets to the Milwaukee Bucks. Classic joke. Cinematic, or humor Kino, I guess. There we go. Funniest thing I've said all night for sure. The soundtrack gives me very It Follows vibes, and I'm a big It Follows guy. It's one of my favorite movies, I think. Not just like a horror film, but I think in general it's like a personal favorite of mine. I watch it every year for sure, and I enjoy it every time. You better tell somebody. Where the fuck did... Oh, there he is. Smoke indoors. What is this, 1988? You can't be doing
What are
that.
you waiting around for? Turn all those lights.
The power's out.
We'll turn it back on.
I don't know how.
Figure something out.
What a guy. It's a man's world, baby. Better be turning the power on over here. Yeah, I think we gotta like search drawers for fuse. Because we know it's missing. A pencil. Ooh, a greasy fridge. My favorite. Okay, that doesn't work. How do we get back to the basement? Here? Yes. I think it's like in one of the drawers or something. I tried, bros. Let's go upstairs. Into the murder house we go. Lots to see, lots to do. Yeah, there's some power. We can't watch no spooky TV. Wait, it looks like there's something behind it. So there's a set of drawers there. Spooky. Why did I do that? Look at me go. We're making it, boys. We're making it, boys. What was that? Solid iron. Normally I like rabbits, but that's the context of it either being like an actual cute fluffy bunny or a 2D anime woman that I can make my wife, not a murderous man in a suit. Not a murderous child killer. Not cute. Not lovable. I do not want make wife. Listen, just because the Milwaukee Bucks can win a basketball game doesn't mean people want to see Milwaukee Bucks, you know what I mean? Running on the same logic as every time, like, now that Florida is the state of hockey, like, every time Florida wins a fucking hockey, a Stanley Cup, it doesn't mean that they're gonna, like, it doesn't mean that suddenly people in Florida are gonna be interested in hockey. This one. this dirty door. You should rewatch it. It's a great movie. I love It Follows. Ooh, that's a good animation. Ooh. Let the dryer on, bro. Right, up we go. Tank controls. Quick balls. My stamina. The track meet.
Hey, the power's back on. Let's get started.
Let's get started. This house is about as greasy as my normal house.
All right,
which
good.
is not proud of admitting.
Everything set, Tom?
Yep. Lighting's ready.
Yep.
The camera's rolling.
Hey, Gary, I was thinking we could...
I don't pay you to think, Dana.
Oof.
I pay you to read the goddamn script.
Means well, baby.
I hate this job.
Well, pull it together. Ready, everyone?
Ready.
All right. Action.
I spoke to him.
Anthony Smith, more commonly known as the Easter Ripper.
That's the bad guy.
The mere mention of his name sends shivers up the spines of parents across the country. His horrible murder spree leaving lives shattered and families ripped apart. Tonight we'll go inside his vacant home, where 11 innocent children spent their final moments in agonizing pain and terror. Untouched since those horrible crimes 8 years ago, some say his spirit still haunts the home till... I'm Dana Turner, and this is a News 9 special report. Silenced Tears, inside the home of serial killer Anthony Smith.
That's kind of a fucked up concept, I think. But
Cut. Let's take a break.
Gary, I think I want to redo the line where...
This isn't 60 Minutes, Dana. It's Channel fucking 9. We're not
Channel
here to win a
fucking
Pulitzer.
9.
Fine. I'm going to find a place in this gross house to fix my makeup.
Good call. Silenced Tears, inside the home of a serial killer. Very morbid. 95K? Yeah, no, 100%.
This is a great opportunity for you. Put in a little extra effort, and you can really get ahead. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Where the hell is Dana? I don't want to wait around all day.
He wants that tug. Alright. I'm trying to remember where we go next. I think we go find Dana. Dana. Because obviously Mr. Gary there, Mr. Jerk Me Off to Get Ahead, is implied, of course. He didn't actually say it, but... we all know what he was saying. You know, we can read between the lines here. We're a bunch of intellectuals. Oh, okay. Cable. Sweetheart, we live in a Netflix world. A great hiding spot. I don't want to be caught now. It's implying there is a threat coming. I wonder what it could be. Okay, where the hell is this woman at? Not in the Harry Potter hole. That's for sure. I don't think she's in the basement. I doubt she is. Let's see. We didn't check. The dryer. Something in the dryer. There she is. Why are you down here?
Hey, sweetie. I'm so thirsty from all that talking. Can you fetch me a glass of water?
How condescending.
Sure.
Old one-word Emma. Always do what she's told. Gotta say yes if you want to make it ahead. Just a sec. Got any water for me?
Can you find Dana? We don't have all day.
Dog, she thirsty though. Watch this. Didn't work. Not that smart. Where'd the glass though? Make a great hiding spot. I already checked these. I would check the greasy fridge, but there's a greasy man in front of it. Ooh. Running some greasy ASMR. Oof. Nummy, nummy. It's Jerry. Jerry is a very real estate name. I'm not gonna lie. A very sales manager name. Nobody even read the note. Bunch of morons over here. Bunch of tank controls over here. Silent tears, followed by Family Guy. Let's see, there's like a water bottle. Dun, 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 dun. Dog, close the door. Gonna get bugs in your car. Not good. What's the deal with the real estate? Yeah, exactly. What about down here? I'll find a use of that pencil, goddammit. Get you some sealing water. Drip it onto a pencil. Check the basement again. Maybe there's a cop down there. I don't know, man. Dana. Let's go to the spooky hallway we didn't have light for. Stuck on shit. The only difference is now I can see myself getting stuck on shit. Useless. Truly useless. Dana, you're useless too. Not getting me water, making me run out of stamina. Come on, dog. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is the hallway we're keeping stuck in. Okay, so I see the pillars now, and I feel a little bit stupider now that I kind of sort of figured out how I got stuck on. No, this doesn't make any sense, though. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm sure I get a flashlight shortly too, but we'll see here. Alright, I'm just gonna stop doing this now. I'm gonna leave. Somehow. The fact that I have to align myself with first person mode to find an exit is not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is. Okay, good. Oof. Brutal.
Hey. Sure.
She can drink out of the bucket. Goodness gracious. Grossest stove I've ever seen. You're a greasy man. Wait, can we look at these upper cabinets? Or no? I tried, dog. Like, that's a mug, right? Holy shit, okay. Jeez. What a... Ugh. Filled it with death water. Well, I wouldn't have the flashlight again because you know you started off as a murdered child, not as track meet legend Emma the intern.
Hey,
Yeah, right here.
here you go. Thank you. Wait, did you wash this? Yes. Oh, I just remembered. I found this key lying around. See if you can find a real story in this house. Something that nobody has reported on.
Okay.
And maybe we can get hired on a real network.
Hey, what are you goofing around for? Set those lights up and let's get rolling.
Gary, you're ruining the moment here.
We're putting people to sleep here with this boring story. Time to sex this up. Hey, you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Put this sheet on.
Gary, what the fuck are you doing?
No one's gonna want to watch this boring thing. And your dry reporting isn't helping.
What a guy. Reading the teleprompter.
People want to see ghosts. Okay, intern. When Dana says he still haunts the home he grew up in, I want you to run through the background. Got it? All right, let's do this.
What a tasteless move. What a guy.
Action.
The rampage started. A job meant to spread joy and cheer put him in the perfect position to abduct young children until his capture and execution in 1985. Many of the bodies have not been recovered. As told by the sole survivor, Randy Martinez, Smith would release the children in his greenhouse and force them to go on a deadly Easter egg hunt while he stalked and murdered them. 2 years later, many say he still haunts the home he grew up in.
God damn it! I said run by, not stand in a shot.
Jeez.
Action.
The rampage started in late March. A job meant to spread joy and cheer put him in the perfect position to abduct young children until his capture and execution in 1985. Many of the bodies have not been recovered. As told by the sole survivor, Randy Martinez, Smith would release the children in his greenhouse and force them to go on a deadly Easter egg hunt while he stalked and murdered them. 2 years later, many say he still haunts the home he grew.
God damn it! I said run.
Brutal.
Action.
The rampage started in late March 19. A job meant to spread joy and cheer put him in the perfect position to abduct young children until his capture and execution in 1985. Many of the bodies have not been recovered. As told by the sole survivor, Randy Martinez, Smith would release the children in his greenhouse and force them to go on a deadly Easter egg hunt while he stalked and murdered them. 2 years later, many say he still haunts the home he grew up in.
There we go.
What was
We
that?
did.
Tom, did you get that? I apologize to the viewers at home, but I just felt an energy pass by behind me. Let's continue deeper into the house and see what secrets we uncover.
This is Ratings Gold. Let's take a break and pick up in the bedroom.
Great timing. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Hey, you. I'm getting hungry. Take the van and go pick us up some pizzas. Use the station credit card.
Oh, hell yeah. Pizza time. Pizza time. Pizza time. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh. We love a pizza, we. Hey, out there. Why are you mad? I don't know, a joke. I don't play Assassin's Creed. I don't care. Just tank going into the walls. I gotta investigate what this small key does. What an inquisitive woman you are. Emma, you only say one word to people. Clearly not an athlete, but you know, I respect the grind. I bet you goes here. Ooh. That's satisfying. Man, this is ASMR. I feel safe in here. Oh. Hell yeah. Oop, wrong button. Alright, Emma. Ooh, spooky. Alright, let's write in our journal. Alright. Yeah, we're saving, boys. Alright. So, we have a limited resource that is the pencils, and there's one right there, conveniently now. Perfect. Love that classic old school, you know, typewriter ribbon? Yeah, like Resident Evil, baby. God damn it, woman. You have any more keys?
Did you find anything juicy yet?
Not yet, but I think I'm onto something. This house is full of locked rooms. I think there's something hidden here that nobody knows about.
Good work. And don't mention this to anybody.
Fucking Gary.
Especially Gary. He'll steal any story from us.
He is a greaseball. Greasy Gary wants us to get the pizzas. So we can't get down there yet. Because the pencil is only for saving. The pencil's not for digging in holes. Not for opening doors. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that would have come in handy, I think. Let's go to that dark room in the basement again. Now that we can navigate it properly-ish. Allegedly. Spooky stories. Ghosts and ghouls. Hide in the cabinet. Alright, down the hallway. Tank controls. Get stuck on boxes. Get stuck. This would make a great hiding spot. That was a perfectly suspicious looking cabinet right there, and you couldn't interact with it. It's locked. That looks like a sussy door. I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. Ooh. Who leaves a perfectly good crowbar? Gordon Freeman. That's for sure. Alright, let's pry this shit open. You don't, but we're doing it. Oh. A doorknob and a wash machine. I was honestly expecting it to be the, whatchamacallit, buddy. Fucking Jerry, the real estate agent. Open the wash machine. No, that's... I broke it. A one-use crowbar, very useless. You can find a whole alien race with that fucking thing. It's already getting dark. It's already getting a little murderous, I think. A little murder housey, if you catch my drift. Ooh. Damn. Another pokey thing. Just a piano. Just a piano. Oh yeah. Equipped to attack. 3 unique swinging animations. Very cool. Very Kino. There we go. More unlocked doors means more avenues to escape. Because I'm under the impression that things are going to get a little murder housey. Oh, red means scary. I ripped that off of John Wolfe. Whoa! Nowhere to go now. Looks like we'll be playing a game. You'll be hunting eggs. I'll be hunting you. Find them all. You can leave. Don't find them and you can't. Very cool. Very spooky. Stay back. I'm an athlete. Back, you phantom child. Missing door handle. Gary, you degenerate fat bastards. They took the wheels off the wagon. Where'd he go? Bet you we need somebody to do that. Bet you we need Waffle gameplay. I think it was this one we were in? No. There's too many fucking doors. Let's do the attic. It needs a key. What bedroom are we in? We're talking to old Gary. Scary Gary and his greaseball gut. Where the pizza? Oh, it's over here. Where the pizza? Shrug.
Where are the pizzas?
Wow, I remember that line.
There's something going on here. The van has been wrecked and the gate is locked.
Where's Tom?
I don't know. I can't find him either.
Didn't try to look, to be fair.
Must be the goddamn real estate agent. I told you you'd get another $50 when we were done. Come out, you chicken shit.
Damn it, Gary. It's getting dark and this place is scary and gross. Can we finish this?
Fine. I don't know where the hell Tom is, so you're gonna have to hold the camera.
What? I don't know how to work this.
It's easy. Just hold it steady. That's about it.
It's about it.
Okay.
Another challenge.
Action.
This is Dana Turner on location. I've just been informed that we're stuck here. Someone has wrecked our van and we can't get our fucking pizza lunch promised by my producer. Is Anthony Smith, executed in the electric chair in 1985, back from the dead? And back for revenge on anyone who enters his house? Find out soon if we don't get the fuck out of here.
God damn it, Dana. Cut.
I want my lunch. I can't work under these conditions.
Fine. We'll take a break. Hey, intern girl, see if you can find where the hell Tom is.
Hey, Tom. Thanks, sir. Alright, let's find this guy. Oh boy. I don't remember where he is. I think he's probably in the basement. Seems to be a hot spot in this place. But what do I know? And that was not the basement. Ay. I'm just gonna loop around. Fuck it. Do you think you'd be able to reach down to the bottom with this thing? No, it's only a weapon. Okay, that's it. Alright, where are we? Where are we? Okay, this is it here, right? Did I just fuck up again? Yeah, it's a dirty door, guys. Cut me some slack. Give a homie a break, you know? He's dumb. I'm a doofus. Don't know nothing. Ready to fight. Ready to fight Bunny. Bunny. Tom. Suspicious.
Tom, I didn't think I would find you. This is getting weird. Do you think the Easter Ripper is back?
It looks like we're stuck here. All the doors are locked. Look, I found a key, but I can't figure out what it opens.
Let me see.
It's a big fucking key.
You take it. Maybe you can find the door. I'm going to go look for another way out. I'll catch you later.
I'm gonna guess it's the attic, because that's like that big metal lock. Let's check that out. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Definitely not this. That'd be fucking kind of jokes, but whatever. Tom hanging out with this giant ass key in the basement. What a weird guy. Tom is... I don't know, man. What about Tom? A little, getting a little, the sussy vibes from Tom. Not that anyone else in this place is, like, a good person. Getting dark. That was weird.
Help me! There's somebody else in here!
Oh! The bunny! Remember, guys, it's not real, so it's not breaking YouTube guidelines. Whew! We made it. The Easter Ripper. Can't be. I think I'm safe. I need a cabinet I can hide in. Quick, check the dressers. Ooh. A letter opener is just a key that opens up people. If you think about it. I don't think I need to hide yet. He's not in the room with us, is he? No, because it's pencil. What's the circuit breaker for? I need to use this. Why is there an oven up here? Or is that just another circuit breaker? No. Where did the track star go, even though it was immediately behind her? Good to have. This is, of course, one of those experiences where, like, you'll randomly spawn in rooms, very clock tower-ish, which is kind of cool. It's been a long time since I played a clock tower game. All right, now we're getting pencils because now there's a risk. I don't know if I check these. Here's the middle one too. I guess we can. A gun. Is there bullets? Oh, we do have bullets. Need bullets. Wild. I don't know. There's no hiding. There's only killing. I need more bullets. It's gonna try everything with it. Ooh, a basket. Haha, look at that. Okay, let's save. Not that I'm expecting to die, but we got pencils. And we got save slots. Boom, boom. We go. Dun, 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 dun. What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Oh, close enough. Magnet. That's cute. So we can magnetize the thinger. And get it, and then we can progress. Oh ho! How novel. Magnets, how the fuck do they work? Click. Is that a key? Now, I'm gonna guess that goes up here somewhere. One of these doors. Yeah, I'm the best.
Dana is dead. Help me find an exit. Oh, no.
Damn, what a meaty guy. He did. Is he gone? There goes my Gary is a meaty child murderer theory. Something here. What am I gonna do with this? Murder. Horror. The big bunny watches us. Its big black eyes follow me. Oh, my movement always watches. At night, we hear noises coming from the walls. The first time I heard them, I got happy because I thought it was you and Mommy shouting for me, coming to save me, but it wasn't. When the shouting starts, the others cover their ears, and I try to listen. I put my head against the wall and hold my breath, but no matter how hard I try, I can't understand what they're saying. They shout and cry a lot. It isn't Mommy, it isn't you, but it sounds a lot like adults, and they sound sad, really sad. Did the Easter Bunny take them too? Morbid. Yeah. We're searching dressers, boys. Grim. Huh. So, I'm thinking out loud here, but I'm pretty sure we need... Just trying to remember where to go. I'm pretty sure there's like a stupid piano puzzle too, for one of the eggs, if I remember correctly, but might be later. And I don't think we're allowed outside the house anymore. Yeah, we're locked in. So. Cleaning materials. I can use those. When in doubt, you go to the horrible basement. So we got gun. We got thing. I think the black light is going to be sort of our weird next key item. Just don't remember where to use it. Oh, it's actually it scared the shit out of me. Ooh. God. Only other things I can think of. Are that area upstairs. door. Not this one, I think. This one's locked, right? Holy shit. Yeah, I'll take the fucking Lego my ego. Oof, it was Havoc physics, baby. Hold on, why don't I stop moving? I think I bugged the game out. There we go. Huh. Weird. Yeah, now we're good. We're moving again. One of these doors had... I need that room with the weird shelf situation. There it is. I need a man to help move that thing. Move that thing. Need our boy Tom. Let's plant the egg for now. See if that maybe triggers something we're happening. Who knows? So as far as doors and lock stuff, obviously you can't leave. That was ominous. There's the locked door in the basement. There's that locked door slash bookshelf upstairs. And we need someone else to the bookshelf. So I need Tom, I guess. Because everyone else is dead. And yeah, because this is the one I think we need that bookshelf moved. So let's check the attic again. There's any other shit up there. Ooh. That reveal anything. Something gross in the bookshelf. She can move this, but... Oof, dumbwaiter. Okay. Nothing like a bloody dumbwaiter, eh? You'll see a lot of this too, like the distorted hallway stuff and things like that, which is pretty jarring in this sort of PS1 style graphics. That's fucked up. was unsettling. One girl is gone. Gracie won't stop staring at a big bunny on the wall. Randy says the chocolate eggs make us sleepy, not going to eat tonight. Randy told me to memorize the song. I don't know what it means, wrote it down. 88355. It's a piano. Remember. And I gotta make a note of that. Even though technically it's like not news, you know, it's not like a proprietary thing necessarily, you know what I mean? It's like pretty general. Right there. Big Manny. Yeah, I think there's. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, boys and gals. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna get us out of this nightmare place. And then I'm gonna call it there, since we've been going for a little while. Tomorrow we'll finish the game, because I'm pretty sure we're at like the end game now. For obvious reasons, right? Because it's like very clearly we're about to conclude this nightmare. Bunny-induced horror hellscape. However, tomorrow is also, we're going to start playing Lost in Vivo, so we'll finish this, and we'll rip a little LTV tomorrow as well, and then that way, I think we're like maybe at most like 10-20 minutes, not that short, but like 20 minutes to half hour of gameplay. So we'll take the tape, because it's good to know what's going on. And this is the hallway to the safe room. Okay, I think we still have 3 pencils, so you know we got a lot of oh, I think we got a cutscene or something we gotta view first. Weird that it's not letting me save. Okay, maybe we're at the end. But it's a little unfair that it's a Jesus. Supernatural. Alright, now we can save. After a little creepy bunny experience. And then, so we'll come back, we'll watch the tape, and then, yeah, we'll be fucking good to go. So, thank you for joining me this evening. Our first night of Spooky Month. It's a good time. It's nice to get some, you know, weeb shit in with the 100 Girlfriends review. Obviously, you know, this is good. We're going to start a little bit earlier tomorrow, so 7 o'clock. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep it pretty consistent with how we do things. So Fridays are going to become more smaller scale than this games. I do think this was maybe longer than I expected it. I remember it being. I thought it was a pretty quick and easy game. But I got a couple more that are like all within an hour to an hour experiences, and obviously we're not going to be reviewing 100 Girlfriends for an hour, so we won't have that going for us. Just taking up all the time, so we'll be okay there. But tomorrow, like I said, we'll finish this off, get some Lost in Vivo in. Next week, sort of the same thing. We're not going to be, the only day, I guess, that's going to be consistent, we're not going to be doing is going to be the 28th. So 6th, 7th, obviously, 13th, 14th, 20th, 21st, those are all going to be stream days. And then on the 31st, probably at 8 o'clock as well, too, on actual Halloween Eve. You know, you got to do stuff with your families, do some spooky stuff. We're going to watch a movie on stream that's on YouTube. That's fairly open source, I think. We're going to be watching a movie called Bad Ben. So I'll probably be pushing that on the Instagram as well too, more so than the regular streams. But 31st is going to be our Bad Ben watch along with my intermediary. I don't know. I'm going to comment on it a little bit. It's pretty bad. It's a good. I actually enjoy those movies a lot. There's like 7 of them, but the original Bad Ben is on YouTube. So we're gonna watch some Bad Ben. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a fun little Halloween. And then yeah, otherwise it's just gonna be horror games, some spooky shit here and there, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So thanks for joining me on stream, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for finishing off this game and some Lost in Vivo. So take it easy. Have a good night. Bye.